I don't understand why everyone gets so nostalgic about the good old days. Who are they kidding? I remember this job just 5 years ago. A prospect on the phone and 3 more to get back to. One resident standing in front of my desk waiting to talk about her bill while I'm trying to help a new one complete his lease. And the service tech needs some paperwork to replace a sink. Plus, I have 200 rent payments to process, and that's just the beginning. Oh yeah, the good old days. Forget about yesterday. These are the good old days. Most of the residents are paying their bills online or with e-money orders from retail stores, so all I have to do is scan the checks that still come in. Now I've got the first week of every month back. And RealPage just introduced this cool new feature called Tell IVR that finally enables me to collect rent with a credit card, make the same amount as if the rent was paid through an ACH transaction, and let RealPage take the risk of a bad card as long as I fulfill my lease obligations. This is like magic, and some of my residents really appreciate the convenience of using a credit card occasionally. More and more of them are renewing their leases online, making service requests online, and reserving amenities online, so their phone's not ringing constantly. And when it does ring, the call center is backing me up. They get overflow calls and emails so we don't miss anyone. Our prospects can find everything they need on the website without calling me about it. And more of them are completing their leases online without my having to do anything except give them their keys. The service guys are using their mobile phones for their assignments, so there's no more paperwork. And there's no paperwork for purchasing and vendor billing anymore either. That's another big one. Managers are pulling up their own reports now, so I don't have to pull them together and send them anymore. Love that too. And then there's my absolute favorite brand new thing, the Smart Leasing tablet. I take it with me when I'm showing units, which gives me online access to all the information I need to close leases on the spot. I've got my site plans, neighborhood information, and amenities with me. I've got real-time pricing and availability, so we can look at alternatives without going back to the office, and I can create a quote while we're there. All my leasing tools are here too, and I can access, update, or create guest cards anytime. I have my yes before I leave the unit, and that's made all the difference in closing. Of course, my boss thinks it's just my super sales skills. The truth is, with all this new technology, I'm starting to look like a genius. Today is so much better than yesterday. You can keep those good old days.